The memorial in the Northern Cemetery in Solna, Stockholm in Sweden commemorates a remarkable polar expedition that was going to be done by hot air balloon. From the mid-19th century onwards, there was a massive scramble to get to the North Pole, which was considered the last bit of uncharted, undiscovered territory on the face of the Earth. And so in this enterprise, Swedish aeronaut, physicist, engineer, Salman August André developed a plan to explore the North Pole from the air, which is something he discussed at the Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences in 1895. The expedition itself is worthy of mention because for over 30 years the explorers vanished. They disappeared, no one knew what happened to them. He built a 100-foot tall balloon and was joined by fellow explorers Knut Frankel, who was an athletic civil engineer, and Niels Strindberg, a professor of physics and also the photographer of the trip. It took them over an hour to disappear from the horizon as they set off in July the 11th, 1897. The balloon touched down on ice in terrain which they'd never experienced or seen before. The land was riddled with polar bears and indeed inherent dangers from the ice. The conditions become so bad that they perish shortly afterwards, and they mysteriously vanished off the face of the earth for nearly 30 years. Their bodies were eventually found in 1930 by a geologist by the name of Dr. Gunnar Horn, who was actually on a scientific expedition. He was following some walruses and then came across a soggy logbook, which he delicately dried. Thus, the 30-year-old mystery of the disappearing explorers had eventually been solved. They were given a hero's welcome when they were recovered and taken back to their native Sweden, and buried beneath this memorial in the shape of a sail, which was actually completed by the brother of Nils, Tor Strindberg, a Swedish sculptor. The memorial itself not only commemorates the ambition of the human race, but also, ultimately, sometimes its occasional failures.